Hello everyone and welcome to Girls Game Shelf. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Miyabi from Haba Games for 2 to 4 players. In this game, players take on the role of garden designers, placing maples and flowers and stones and trying to just construct the most beautiful garden. Let's dive in. Each player will be given a garden map and 6 lanterns. A random distribution of the tiles based on player count are placed within reach of all players. These tiles vary from 1 to 3 squares in size, but each tile only has a single square with one of the 6 scoreable features on it. There can be 1 to 3 of that feature on that space, which is relevant to scoring later, and the number of features on the tile is always equal to the size of the tile. On your turn, there's 2 actions you can take. You can either draft 1 tile and add it to your board, or you can pass. I'll start by explaining pass because that's the easiest thing you can do. You're simply passing and not playing for the rest of the round. Now this isn't something you're going to want to do, but if you don't have the ability to add something to your board, or you think that you can score more points by keeping your board state constant, it might be something that you want to try as a strategy. To draft a tile, simply select the tile you want and place it on your map so that it's fully contained within the grid. The feature on the tile must be placed on the row designated on your map, but other parts of the tile can go in other rows. Additionally, if you're placing the tile on top of other tiles, it must be supported by other tiles. No hanging off the edge, no tilted tiles. Then you place a lantern above the column where the feature you just played is. In future drafts this round, you may not place garden features in the column anymore, although empty grass spaces can still encroach on other rows and columns. Then you'll score the tile you just placed, scoring the number of features on the tile times the height of the tile. So, for instance, this size 3 tile being placed directly on the map is worth 3 times 1 for 3 points, but this size 2 tile drafted later being placed on top of it is worth 2 times 2 for 4 points. The height limit is 5, but there's also a one-time bonus for being the first player to place each type of feature on the 5th level of your garden. And that's it. Each round either goes until all tiles are claimed or everyone passes. Move the round marker, drop a new set of tiles based on your player count, remove all the lanterns from your map, pass the first player token, and begin a new round. At the end of the final round, there's one last bit of scoring. For each type feature, all players compare to see who has the most of that visible in their finalized garden. The player with the most of that feature gets the gold amount of points on the player map, and the second place gets silver amount of points. If there's a tie for first place, all tied players receive the gold points and no silver points are awarded. If one player wins first place but there's a tie for second, those tied players all get the silver points. See if you've created the most refined garden. Most points wins. And that's how you play Miyabi. Be sure to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and come back and check us out soon. Bye.